First of all, let's make this right, because I noticed today when I was doing highlights that everything was scuffed. So, hello everybody, it's your boy Iron, aka Ulvednar. We're about to do a build for Rapier, so let's get into it. We got two trees, one for blood, which is gonna be about bleeds, and one for race, which is a bit more of evasive kind of tree. So first in blood we got Tondo, slice so quickly that it extends the reach of her blade. Strike deals the dark damage, but also applies a bleed that will deal 100% weapon damage over 12 seconds. Nice dot right here, there we go. Since stack up to 3 times, refreshing previous applications. Only 11 seconds cooldown. One thing I love about Rapiers is that it's really per cooldown based. To upgrade here, when applying the first stack opponent, this cooldown is reduced by 10%. Very nice. If you hit into any target, even on a blocked hit, this cooldown is reduced by 15%. Wow. Wow. Rapid spacing. Improve your damage from Tondo by 10% if you're 3.5 meters away from your target more. So this is the damage increase from the skill. Does that mean it has a reach of 3.5 meters? Refreshing strikes. All cooldowns by 1% on any hit. Not bad, but 1%, that's not really that big, so we will skip that one. Now we have Engard. Deal 10% more damage when your target is greater than 50%. Flurry. Enter a post stance and unleash a series of 5 quick thrust attacks, with each strike dealing more damage. Flurry can be dodged, cancelled anytime. 16 seconds cooldown. Each hit of Flurry does 25% more block damage. Insanely good against tanks. Each hit of Flurry reduces the cooldown of this ability of 7%. Each hit of Flurry extends the Rapier's bleed, so this would pair up well with Tondo. Also apply the future stack application to the same bleed, extending the entire stack. Nice. Last hit of Flurry will cause the enemy to stagger. There we go. First skill with stagger, finally. I would go with this skill only if you are against a melee and especially against tanks, so I wouldn't really go with this one. 4 stars on the ring. Deal 5% more damage targets with Rapier, the Rapier bleed. Okay. Flourish and finish. Flourish performs an attack knocking back enemies. A CC skill, nice, very nice. Pressing light attack at the end of Flourish will continue this ability by automatically performing finish. Finish lunges forward, consuming all Rapier bleeds on any target hit, dealing 110% of their damage immediately. Sounds like a big hit. Gain grit on both Flourish and Finish. Okay, so you're unstoppable when you can be stopped while doing this, performing the skill. Plus 20 stamina when successfully hitting the target with Finish. Not so good. I like the name Swagger. Each tick of damage from Tondo's bleed, which is right over here, reduces the cooldown with this ability by 5%. Very nice pair with these two. Bloody End. Finish deals 150 damage of the Rapier's bleed damage instead of only 110. This seems like a big hit, and if you get Tondo, not bad, man. Light Edge. Increase damage from both middle swipe attacks and light attack chain by 8%. I feel like this is more of a PvE thing, and let me just note that we are gonna do single, like solo builds, 1v1, dueling, open world PvP, which is like, mostly it will be 1v1 encounters. While leveling, heavy puncture. Any heavy attack on a bleeding enemy will extend the Rapier bleeds by 2 seconds. It's also applied future stack application of the same bleed, extending the entire stack. Something I like about Rapier, heavy attack, you don't need, if it's not fully charged heavy attack, semi-heavy attack, so-called, then I really like how fast it is, so this could be really good passive for us, just to keep the bleeds up all the time. Let's go over Grace for now. So 10% more damage when your stamina is below 40%. Probably good when you're a light armor user, because you're gonna be roll lodging a lot. Plus 3 stamina on any hit. Not bad. Alright. 8. Perform a small reliable sidestep in your current movement direction that cancels any current activity and provides momentary invulnerability. So this could be called like animation cancel heal. Infinite stamina immediately in use. Okay. 20% movement speed for 3 seconds on use. 3 seconds kinda short, but not bad. Evading forward gains 50% increased damage on your next slide attack. And it's on a hit or after 1 second. Individual successful light attacks. Where is the cooldown visibility? 30% each, really? So this is 6-second cooldown. You could have the skill up all the time, basically. Very interesting. Deal 10% more damage when your health is full. This is pointless, worthless. Critical strikes reduce all cooldowns by 5%. If you build for crits, which you probably should as a Rapier user, that goes for musket, because most people that will go and play Rapier will play with musket. Musket has some crit skills, I believe, as well. Or at least the 300 stat from getting 300 dexterity. After a roll dodge, it's a guaranteed crit hit. So there you go. For that, you would probably want to go a lightweight load for being able to perform 3 roll dodges, because when you get, let me see, right here, 150 dexterity, dodging costs and less stamina. That means you can roll dodge 3 times in lightweight load, which is awesome. So compare that with this right here, if you guys can see it. Guaranteed critical hit after a dodge roll. This sounds super strong. Ammo has a 15% chance of being returned. Also really nice. Now we get riposte. Enter into a defense stance for 1 second. If struck during this ability, counter the attacker, stunning them briefly for 1.5 seconds. You're briefly invulnerable upon a successful riposte. So an iframe right here. Not bad. Cooldown is a bit longer now, 20 seconds, still quite okay. Riposte trigger, successfully all your attacks become uninterruptible for 3 seconds. Wow. Reduce the cooldown of the Rapier abilities by 20% when landing a riposte stun. Here's the stun from riposte to seconds. Okay. I really like this skill, so this would probably be a must in PvP, I would say, in my opinion. Because this right here is super strong. Right, let's go over last passives. We got that. 3% movement speed for 4 seconds on any hit, can stack up to 5 times. So that's 15% movement speed for 4 seconds. Not bad. I would see this as a PvE thing, I would say. 25% increased damage on next light or heavy attack after performing an ability, ends on a hit or after 3 seconds. This sounds super strong when building about heavy attacks, not fully charged ones, only semi. So the target doesn't have enough time to avoid this. Compared with this heavy puncture, I would like this. So I would definitely go with, okay, last skill. Give me a second here. Leave the ground, lunging forward for 10 meters in a stabbing motion, piercing through enemies. So this could be a nice close gapper. I think, in my opinion, we would definitely need this flash as a gap closer when fighting against ranged and casters. But then again, it depends what your other weapon is. If you had musket, then you don't really mind being far from ranged. So you would have to play with a spear if you're playing Rapier, being melee build. Let's just ignore this skill. Playing with this ability reduces its cooldown by 8%. So it seems like more of a PvE thing for solo grinding, speed grinding as well. Shema takes it. Hello, brother. After performing flash, your next roll strike attack will have its damage increased by 15%, lasts for 5 seconds. Now the question is if you will get crit in those 5 seconds. This is just too random. For light attack, anytime during flash, stop and perform a static continuation attack. Yeah, we will not go with this one. Never mind. So I would really want to go with Tondo. The bleed, I feel like that's gonna be really strong in this game. So let's start with that. Let's decide what skills we're gonna use. So that will be Tondo for sure, and Riposte for PvP. Well, I mean, getting struck in only 1 second, that's probably happening against the melee. No, I take it back, lads. Sorry, this is a PvE skill, I would say. Yes, Texa, I'm exactly from there. What up, Legendaria? Legionar, sorry, my bad. My brain doesn't work. Hello, hello. So we will need Tondo as a bleed skill for sure. Flurry, that's probably only against tanks useful. Riposte, 1 second defense stance. And this skill is only good if you get struck successfully. If riposte is successfully triggered. So no Gucci there. I really like evade here. And I would like to get all these upgrades. Also depends, if we get traits or gear with cooldown reduction, which might be in game, this will not really be needed as this skill is only 6-second cooldown. Let's go for it. Let's go with it for now. We will see. More damage targets with the Rapier bleed, which is Tondo right here. Easy. Now all upgrades from this. This could be a spam attack as well, again with CDR perks, as well as this. If you hit any target, even on block hit, cooldown is raised by 50%. Very nice, very nice. So we got 2 skills for now. Let's decide on the third one. So let's ignore Riposte and Flash like we talked about. Flurry as well. So last one is Flourish and Finish, which is the big damage ability, it seems like. Great. Stamina, successfully hitting target with Finish, which is the second part of the skill. And then each tick of damage from Tondo's bleed, which is right here. Where's the cooldown visibility about 5%. Very nice. And I would probably go for this one. This momentum doesn't sound too bad either, but under 3 seconds, you could miss that one easily, right? So yeah, that's just too random. This is more just like this is constant. Is that right, the board? Whatever. So you got 2, 4, 6, 8. Get one more here. Damage from light attacks. Nope. Yeah, heavy puncture. That's what we're gonna need. Heavy attack bleeding enemy. Again, we'll bleeds non-stop on the target. This one extends the duration, which will keep it even more 24/7 on the target. Bloody end. Right, now we got 3 more points. This is pointless. 3 stamina on any hit or damage when your stamina is below 40%. Not really good because we will get stamina from right here if you hit it with a finish, second part of the skill. Not really too sure about the animation, how the animation is long for this skill. We'll have to see. When the target is greater more than 50% health. Cooldown reduction, not good. Crit strikes reduce all cooldowns by 5%. We want this for sure. Haste. Health is full. Well, you could be under 40% of stamina constantly. That would be cool. 2 roll dodges. This would pair up well with 150 dexterity. Dodging costs endless stamina. Yeah, let's go with this. And the last one we would probably put not very good passive. Let's go with this one. Cooldown reduction. Why not? So we could spam Tondo and evade and have this one up more often. So yeah, there you go. The build for Rapier. Mostly solo, 1v1s, dueling, random encounters in open world PvP. For capturing points over at Fort, the open world PvP, new mechanic. That's good as well. I really like this build. You could do a little playstyle like with Rapier, approach target, hit him with the bleed, and run away, just kite him. Evade for movement, right here, 3 seconds. I really like evade that it acts as an iframe. If you time it perfectly with evade, you're a fucking god, let me tell you. You're a goddamn guy.